Hello students, good morning. In last lecture, we had completed some of the short sum of the chapter index number, and today we are going to complete the remaining sum of index number. So come to the page number 52, sum number 13. If sigma P1Q0 is to sigma P0Q0 is equal to 5 to 3. Now the ratio is given number 13 sigma P1Q0 and sigma P0Q0 is equal to 5 to 3 and sigma P1Q1 sigma P0Q1 is equal to 3 to 2. Compute the last pair, passes and Fisher's index number. Students, we have given P1Q0 is to sigma P0Q0 is equal to 5 to 3. So these two values are in a ratio. We can write like this P1Q0 upon sigma P0Q0 because the relation between these two is nothing but the relation of division is equal to 5 to 3. We can write like this 5 by 3. Same as we can write this formula also. Now, the formula of IL is sigma P1Q0 upon sigma P0Q0 into 100. What is the value of P1Q0 upon P0Q0? It is already given 5 by 3. So, 5 upon 3 into 100. 5 into 100, that is 500 divided by 3, and the answer is 166.67. Let me check. 500 divided by 3, yes it is. Now the formula of IP will pass a sigma P1Q1 upon sigma P0Q1 into 100. The value of P1Q1 and P0Q1 is already given, that is 3 upon 2 into 100. 3 into 100 is 300 divided by 2 and the final value will be 150. So it is the value of the index number of last pair and this is the index number of passage. Now finally the formula of IL is under root IL into IP. I already told you that Fisher's index, which is also known as the ideal index number, is nothing but the geometric mean of last pair and passage. Now the value of last pair, that is 166.67 and index number of passage, it is given 150. So 166.67 into 150, the average of square root of value is 158.12. So it is an easy sum and also asked in board examination. Let's come to the next question, number 14. If the ratio of last pairs and passes index number is 4:5 and Fisher's index number is 150, find passes index number. So if the ratio of last pairs and passes mean IL and passes mean IP, the ratio, that means they have the relation of division. is 4:5, and the index number of Fisher, that is IF, given to us 150. Now to find the value of Passe. Okay, again the relation can be write like this, 4/5. Now change the side of IP, so it will be 4IP/5, right? We change the side of IP, it is multiplied to the numerator. Now we have a symbolic value of IL. The formula of IF is equal to under root IL into IP. If we remove the square root, we can write IF square is equal to IL into IP. So it is modified formula of Fisher's index. Now the value of IF, that is given to us 150, is equal to the symbolic value of IL, 4IP/5 into IP. 150 square, that will be 22,500, is equal to 4 IP into IP, that is IP square, divided by 5. Now change the side of 4 and 5, so 22,500. The 5 is in a denominator. If we change the side, will be multiplied to the numerator, and 4b will be in the denominator. On the right side, it is IP square. So 22,500 into 5 divided by 4, get IP square is equal to 28,125. Now the final value of IP is 167.71. Okay, now let's come to the next one. Section E, few of the question, the method that is already solved by us in previous videos. So in this video we are going to solve the miscellaneous sum that is not ordinary. So let's come to the page number 53, sum number 6. The price of wheat increased by 70% and price of rice increased by 40%. If you have a pencil, just note down the number of items. The price of wheat, so wheat is the first item, that is increased by 70%, and the second item is rice, that is increased by 40% in the year 2015 with respect to the year 2010. The price of bajri decreased by 25%. The third item is bajri, and the price of oil increased by 40%. So the fourth item is oil. Now the final item that is also given, ghee, decreased by 5%. So the items are there, wheat, rice, bajri, oil and ghee, and the index is not directly given, but it is given in the form of increase or decrease. So we need to make a column of increase and decrease. The price of wheat increased by 70%. Price of wheat increased by 70%. If there is increase, we put positive sign against it. The rice increased by 40%. The rice increased by 40% in the year 2015. The price of bajri decreased by 25%. It is decreased, so we put negative sign against it. The price of oil increased by 40%. It is increased by 40%. And price of ghee decreased by 5%. So negative sign against it. Now what should be the index, we know that increase and decrease depends on the basis of the base year, and the index of base year is 100. If it increase 70%, it will be 170. If it increase 40%, it will be 140. Now if decrease, we deduct this value from 100 and we will get 75, same as 140, and finally 95. Students, remember index number is free from any unit. So do not suffix any sign or any unit after index number. So you can see the percentage here in the increase or decrease column, but not in index column, right? Now W, that is also known as importance. Let's read it. If the importance of oil is 3 times, importance of oil is 3 times, and importance of rice is double. Importance of oil is 3 times and importance of rice is double of what? Of ghee. Now friends, we do not know the importance of ghee. So let's assume the importance of ghee as 1. So we assumed 1, you can take any value, but if you take 1, the sum will be more easy. Suppose the importance of ghee is 1, now the importance of oil is 3 times the ghee, so multiplied by 3, the importance of oil will be 3. Now the rice is double than the ghee, so importance of rice is double than the ghee, it will be 2. Again, the importance of each of wheat and bajri is double that of rice. Wheat and bajri is double than the rice. So what is the importance of rice? 2. So it will be 4, the double than the rice. Now you know how to solve the sum. 17 4s are 280, 300, 420 and 95. Now 5, 7, 10, 70, and the sum of W 4, 8 to 10 and 40. Now the general index number I is equal to sigma IW upon sigma W. Sigma is the sum of IW. The sum of IW, that is 1775 divided by sigma W, that is 40. And the final answer is 1775 divided by 40. So it is 126.79. Now find the price index number of the group. So we have find the index number items and interpret it. Interpret it, any value above than 100 is a rise or increase. Now 26.79% increment on the basis of the base year. Now on page number 54, sum number 3, compute the Fisher's index number from the data given below about 6 different items. Item A, B, C, D, E, F given to us. Now unit, quantity of base year, price of base year, quantity of current year and price of current year, that is given to us. Students, if the unit column is given and has unit such as kg, liter, meter, dozen, quintal, such as, and also given in the quantity column, the unit is also given in the quantity column, we need to rectify the value. So we need not to use the exact value that is given in the question, but instead we will rectify the value and then we will do the further calculation. So first of all, we need to rectify all these values. For that, I made 4 columns: Q0, P0, Q1 and P1. Q0 is the quantity of base year, P0 is the price of base year, Q1 the quantity of current year, and P1 the price of current year. First of all, I told you earlier, we must rectify the values of quantity. आप बाज़ार में जाओगे तो पहले चीज़ खरीदोगे, उसके बाद ही तो पैसा दोगे, राइट? तो पहले हम क्वांटिटी को रेक्टिफाई करेंगे और उसके बाद हम प्राइस को रेक्टिफाई करेंगे, राइट? द क्वांटिटी शुड बी total quantity and the price should be per unit. So our price would be of per kg or per meter or per liter, like this. So now see, the unit of item A is kg. We can see the same unit on two different quantities. Okay, if the units are same, we need not to rectify the value. Now the units are same, so we will copy the same value in both the Q column, right? So it is 5 and that is 12. Now in item B, there is a unit quintal. You can see the units kg in base year and current year. Now we have two ways to rectify it. Number one, whether we can convert the kg into quintal or we can convert quintal into kg. So what is quintal? 1 quintal is equal to 100 kg. So right now we will not rectify the kg but convert the quintal into 100 kg. Okay, so it not affects these two value, so we'll again copy these in a quantity column. Now the third one, kg, gram, gram. So we will convert the gram into kg. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So we will divide these two value by 1000. If we divide it, we will get 1.2. And if we divide the 2000 by 1000, we will get 2. Now next one, liter, liter, liter. The units are same, so we will just copy the value 30 and 36. 30 and 36. Next one, meter, meter, meter. No need to change the value, just copy the value. So 12 and 20. Finally, it is given in dozen, but right now in quantity column it is in pieces. So again we have two way, whether to convert dozen into pieces or pieces into dozen. For our convenience, we convert the dozen into pieces, that will be 12 pieces. Now you can see the same units after them. So we will copy the value 20 and 20, 20 and 16. Okay, so we rectified the value of quantity. Now it's turn to change the value of price. Okay, so 1600 is not a price of 1 unit, but it is the price of 20 kg. So what should be the price of 1 kg? So 600 divided by 20, that is 30. Okay, it will be the value of P0. 2013 is a base year, so price of the base year is P0. Now 1600 is the price of 100 kg. So what should be the price of 1 kg? So 1600 divided by 100, it is 16. In short, we need to divide the price column by unit column. Okay, So 60 divided by 1, that is 60. 52 divided by 1, 52. 20 divided by 1, that is 20. And 16, sorry, 30 divided by 12. Okay, 30 is the price of 12 pieces. So what is the price of 1? So 30 divided by 10, we get 2.5. Same as we'll divide the price of current year again with the unit column. So 880 divided by 20, that will be 44. Now 2400 divided by 100, it is 24. 75 divided by 1, 32 divided by 1, 12 divided by 1. So there is no need to change any of the value. 75, 32 and 12. Finally 36 divided by 12. So 36 is the price of 12 pieces. What is the price of one piece? That is 3. So student, there is the rectified value. We got the rectified value of price and quantity. Now you know how to solve the sum. Now we will make another 4 columns for last pay and passe. Okay, P1 Q0, P0 Q0, P1 Q1 and P0 Q1. One more thing, students, you need not to make the whole table. It is just for your explanation. In examination, we will make the item column and the direct rectified values. Okay, so this column we need not to write in examination. Okay, so now it is your turn to solve the sum. Okay students, now let's come to the last sum of the chapter, page number 57, sum number 10. The index number of food and clothing among the different group of cost of living are 150 and 224.7 respectively for the year 2015. The price of fuel has increased by 22%. The expense on rent has increased from 4,000 to 6,000 and miscellaneous expenses increased by 1.75 times. If the expenditure for the first 4 groups are 40%, 18%, 12% and 20% respectively, find the cost of living index number for the year 2015 and interpret it. The index number of food and clothing. So food and clothing given, 5 items given in the question: food, clothing, fuel, rent and miscellaneous, right? I have made the column increase and decrease. Now the index number of food and clothing, index number of food and clothing mean the index number is directly given of food and clothing, that is 150 and 224.7. 150 and 224.7. Friend, the index number is directly given. Okay, now the price of fuel has increased by 22%. Increased by 22%. It is increased value. We put positive sign again it. The expense of rent has increased from 4,000 to 6,000. So what is the percentage change? Okay, so percentage change, I already told you, I already explained you the formula: new value minus old value upon old value into 100. Now the new value is 6,000, old value 4,000, divided by old value, that is 4,000 multiplied by 100. So the percentage change is 2,000 divided by 4,000 into 100, that is 50%. The word given that increased from, increased, so it is the increased value, not the direct index, right? So we put in this column as increased. Now the miscellaneous expenses increased by 1.75 times. 1.75 times. 1.75 times of what? 1.75 times of base year. The index of base year is 100. So total increased value is 175. Again, it is not the index number, it is increased value. So we put in this column. Now the index would be 22% plus 100, that is 320. Now it is 150 and finally 275. Now let's come to the importance, that is weight. Okay. If the expenditure for the first four grew 40%, 18%, 40%, 18%, 12% and 20%, you can see that the weight or importance of miscellaneous is not given. Okay, so we know the total percentage is 100. So what is the missing amount? If you calculate and deduct all this value from 100, we'll get 10%. Okay, so now you can solve the remaining sum by yourself. Hope you enjoyed the lecture. This is the last lecture of index number. In next video, we will discuss about the chapter number 2, that is linear equation, linear correlation. Thank you.